Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Jesse Daly in the U.S. Virgin Islands. I hold a certificate in weather forecasting from Penn State University. My friends, as you know, we have been tracking Melissa. The first video I made about this potential storm was October 16th. It's October 29th. The system has caused extreme damage across portions of Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti. My heart goes out to everybody in those areas. Right now, we're looking at the 11 a.m. update from the National Hurricane Center because we are not done with Melissa yet. The system has this is the experimental cone, from the National Hurricane Center. We're already getting tropical storm force winds across the Bahamas. I've talked a lot about Long Island and Crooked Island, the Exumas. This is going to kind of go directly between Crooked Island and Long Island. That's the idea. This may be a Category 2 or 3 system, so it is still going to be a very powerful storm. Please make sure that you are taking this seriously. Let's just quickly jump over to infrared satellite imagery so I can show you. Remember, infrared satellite imagery is measuring the temperature of the tops of clouds, and we can see that the darker colors and actually some of the whites and pinks in the center are indicative of cold cloud tops built high up into the atmosphere. We are seeing some convective bursts in the center. There may be some strengthening as the system moves over beyond the north coast of Cuba and toward the Bahamas, because it has a little bit of a window there to strengthen. So let's just jump back over to the track. So again, we're talking about this afternoon. Will be the center of the storm will be right near or over the islands and keys of the Bahamas. The red areas are hurricane warnings. Blue is tropical storm warnings. It is moving a little bit faster. That's some good news. At northeast, 14 miles an hour. The storm is expected to come close to Bermuda. They're under a hurricane warning. That will be later on in the week, around Thursday into Friday. And then by then, the system will transition to an extratropical cyclone and potentially impact areas of Canada and then eventually up toward maybe even Europe. So that's down the line. Last thing I want to show you, my friends, in this quick video are the key messages for Hurricane Melissa. This is still a very serious situation. Eastern Cuba, life-threatening storm surge and flash flooding and landslides and winds will continue through the afternoon. Remain in a safe shelter. Bahamas and Turks and Caicos. I didn't mention Turks and Caicos. You will receive effects as well. Turks and Caicos, but maybe not as much as the Bahamas. But we are going to see hurricane conditions across this region and storm surge and heavy rain. Please make sure that you're being very careful and in your safe place. Haiti and Dominican Republic, a lot of damage has been reported there too. This will continue at least through today, and then again Bermuda later on in the week. We're looking at at least a very close call. The storm is growing in size, by the way, so that's why the wind field is expanding. Final thing, post-storm safety, really important. It's extremely dangerous after a storm. Actually, a lot of injuries and fatalities, unfortunately, can occur after a storm and it passes. That's because of things like accidents, dealing with carbon monoxide poisoning from generators. You got to keep generators outside, away from homes, in ventilated areas. Be careful with machinery. If you're like doing storm cleanup down power lines, water. There can be bacteria. Don't drink the tap water. I know there's a lot of power outages and communications are down in a large swath of Jamaica. I honestly think that the longer time goes on, we're going to be seeing even more images of what this did to Jamaica because it was a catastrophic hit. It hit the southwest side of the island as a Category 5 hurricane, max sustained winds of 185 miles an hour, even up to the northwest by Montego Bay. Reports of a lot of damage, and unfortunately, like tragically, there has been reports of loss of life. These are serious storms, my friends. We're not done with it yet. Please make sure that you share this video with your friends and family if you are in anywhere in this region, and make sure that you are staying safe. I live on an island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. I understand it's exhilarating to live on an island. They're beautiful, but they're also really scary when you are dealing with a situation like this, because you are very isolated. But you have your community. Stick together, band together. Don't forget your animals and the stray animals. If you can take them in, put them, I don't know, somewhere in a little like a shelter if you can. There, it's really important. Stay safe. Hit that subscribe button if you can. And as always, I will keep an eye on the tropical skies come rain or shine.